Hey guys, in this episode I'm gonna replace Germ Killer with a fully automated liquid germ killer, and it's so simple. It is crazy simple. You're gonna love it. I'm going to do two videos actually. I'm going to do this, which is going to be part of the Let's Play, and it's going to be the full build, and I'll show you how I'm going to adjust my chlorine room and stuff. But I'm going to do a separate video, which is just going to be the fully automated liquid germ killer. So if you want to see that, I'll put a link in the video description. So if you just want to see how that works, go and look at that video. There'll be a link at the end of the video as well. All right. So I had a question from somebody about how do you extend a chlorine room like easily, and I'm going to show you. So I've just put in a little bit of scaffolding down here. It's the only thing I've done. I'm going to get some tiles because this doesn't need to be insulated. So let's replace that one and those ones. And I'm going to put in a tile there, and I'm going to put in some tiles there, and I'm going to start to extend the chlorine room. And the way you do it is like put a bunch of tiles on the outside and then remove the ones in the inside, and it gets bigger, and no gases can get in, no gases can get out. It's dead simple. Let's do those as well. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Well, boom, boom, boom-ish. Let's actually up the priority a little bit. Get them to do this a bit quicker. Right, I'm going to rip out all of the stuff that's in here, because we don't need this ridiculous old system anymore. Oh no. So let's rip out, let's see, rip out all of that. That can go as well. That purifier can go as well. Awesome. I bet they can't reach those. I'll have to put a little bit of scaffolding in. Should be able to reach that with a bit of luck. They'll be able to reach it from the inside though, because like I just need to deconstruct that tile, and then they can reach these two. Boom and boom! Hooray! And there it was, done. All right. So once you start to extend it on the outside, then you can start to deconstruct it on the inside. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Okay, so let's get rid of that one and that one, and we'll put another row of tiles in there. Those can be replaced with regular tiles. Awesome. And I want to extend this out a little bit, so let's extend that out to there. And again, we'll just use regular tiles. We don't need this to be insulated. Good old corpse hatch. Oh, Lucy joining in, getting some work done. Good. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, get this last one done. There we go. And I can put in another row. Now let's see. I'm going to have a ladder going down here, so I can get rid of these tiles. Easiest way to do this is use hotkey X, and then just select buildings, and that'll just remove the tiles. So you want to go down like that. Good job. And we can actually start removing these as well. And I can remove those as well. All right. Good. Let's increase the prioritization on that. Get that done a bit quicker. Now I want this to come down like probably 4 tiles. So we can deconstruct those. Put the next row of tiles in. Let's make this make it priority 7. Let's get this done. And I want to make those priority 7 as well. Get those done. Right. Now, in order to fill this up and empty it as fast as possible, this liquid pump will pump out 10 kilograms of water per second. This water sieve will only sieve 5 kilograms of water per second. So it'll only deal with half of the volume of this pump. So we actually want 2 water sieves. So I'm going to rip this one out. You know what? Let's just rip the whole thing. Cables and pipes and the whole shebang. And I can rip... now I've got to be careful because there's a pipe there. This is the... Well, no, it's because I've got buildings. I've got the buildings filter set. And I'm going to have to get rid of these now. And then extend the scaffolding down a little bit. There and there. And then put in the next row of tiles. Cha-ching! Hooray! Good job, good job, good job! Now, I want to get all of this bleach stone and all of this chlorine into this room as well. So I think the way I'm going to do that... Let's see, I'm coming down 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So that's right. Good, good, good. Oh, those are already prioritized. Oh, I haven't put the ladder in, have I? Ha ha ha! They can't get there without the ladder. Right, let's put a ladder down there. We can get rid of that tile as well. Prioritize getting that done. Cool, cool, cool. How big am I going to make this? I think I'm just going to come out to here for now. Yeah, I think I'm just going to come out to there. So actually, I want to get rid of all of that. So let's rip out all of that. And let's dig out. Let's see. Probably like that is probably the best way to do this. And then maybe come down to there. Yeah. I want to be able to get to this and this and this. So, in actual fact, if I come out... I don't really want to broach that at the moment. So I think we'll put a set of tiles in there. Okay, so let's get those sieves put back in. We want refinement, a couple of water sieves. Which way round am I going to want these? I think I'm going to put them that way round. So I've got my water output. No, I want my water output coming out the middle, I think. So we'll put that one there, flip it around, and put that one there. Awesome sauce. Then we're going to want a bit of piping. So we're going to be pumping the water from this liquid pump, go into this one, and into that one, and then the clean water is going to come out down there. Hooray! Good news. Right, we've got some piping here that we don't need anymore. So let's rip that out. And we can rip that out. Don't need that anymore. And we don't need any of that anymore. In fact, let's rip all of that out as well. All right, cool. And then I can finish off my ladder, which is going to go down to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. And then rip out these tiles. What do I want? Oh, buildings. Rip those out. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, they're getting on with this very nicely. All right, guys. You can't get up there anymore, can you? Nope. So let's put a little ladder in for you like that. Prioritize that. So now you can get up there. Hooray! So now you can dig all of that out. And then, what's the easiest? You know, the easiest way to do this is going to be to just put a ladder in down there. Now, is that bleach stone? That's bleach stone there as well. So I think what I'm going to do is get them to dig out. Let's see. Let's get them to dig out. I want them to be able to get onto there. So if I dig out that and tell them to dig out that and that and that. That's bleach stone as well, isn't it? Yeah. From there, yeah, they're not quite going to be able to reach that. Bit of scaffolding required. Let's put a bit of scaffolding there. And we'll make all of this a priority. You know what? They're waiting for Honkelbriff, because Honkelbriff's the only person that could dig the stuff out. Let's go to skills. Now, I was going to get Sparrow Priest to have the digging, wasn't I? And he's got 3 skills. I need to get rid of these 2. I need to scrub his skills at some point. Let's just get him up to super hard digging. So now I should have a person on each shift. Let's have a look. So we've got Honkelbriff on 1. I need to switch. Sparrow Priest needs to move to the default schedule. And I can move... let's move... See, Guggis and Lucy are mirrored. Squeezle and Noel. So it's going to be Alex, I guess. Yeah, you move to schedule 3. There we go. Alright, cool. Alright, they've ripped all of that out. So now I can tell them, rip that out, that out, that out, that. Oh, I should have told them to rip that out, but they won't. But they'll do it when I get back up there, because I'm going to fill all this in with tiles. And you can now dig all of that up as well, boys. And then we're going to start filling this back in with tiles. A lot of people have been asking about this water one. Why are you using a water lock and not just like a mechanized airlock? The thing is that the mechanized airlocks don't make things airtight. When the door opens, gas will pass through. Whereas with the water lock, gas can never ever get out. So water locks, awesome. And there go the last few tiles. Come on guys, don't leave me hanging. Here we go. Good old Noel. Good job. All right. Am I gonna seal this? Yeah, go on. Why not? Let's seal this ending and make it nice and tidy. Prioritize that. And then those two. Might as well do those two at the same time. Zip. Alrighty. Having prepped my room, what am I gonna do next? Oh yeah. I'm gonna put in a carbon dioxide trap. This is a very good idea for a carbon room, for a chlorine room, because you do not want any carbon dioxide around your reservoirs. If you have any carbon dioxide floating around, it is gonna really affect the performance of the germ killing power, like massively. So I am going to get rid of 4 tiles there. And then I'm going to put in a gas pump down there. And I'll put in a gas filter as well. Not a gas bridge, gas filter, you idiot. So let's flip it round, say that way. Okay, so this is going to be doing kind of the opposite of what this one is doing up here. So this one is filtering out everything that's not that is not chlorine. Let me show you. This is filtering out everything that's not chlorine and just pumping it out of the room, right? And then if it's chlorine, it just gets pumped back into the middle of the room. Now, the gases that we're going to be trying to get rid of are either like polluted oxygen or carbon dioxide. Unfortunately, carbon dioxide is the heaviest and oxygen is the lightest, and then the chlorine will stay in the middle. So this is fairly easy. We just want to take a gas pipe, and so if it's chlorine, we'll just run it. I want to run it into there. You know, I'm going to run it into there. I'll have to put a bit of scaffolding for them to be able to do it. And then that's going to go up there. This little outlet pipe here, the reason for that is so that I can pump chlorine from the outside world into there. But that's not really like a particularly good place to do it. So I think I'll trim that off. And if I need to pump in external chlorine, I'll do it from somewhere else. So let's bring up ventilation, and we'll just get rid of those two. All right, cool. And then what do I want? I want ventilation, gas pipe. So if it's anything other than chlorine, so which is going to be carbon dioxide, then I'm just going to run it over here and up to there, and then it'll just get pumped to the outside world. All right, cool. So all I need to do is hook that up to there, and that's that done. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip out this algae distiller. We don't need that. So deconstruct that, and we'll deconstruct this liquid vent as well. And because I want to simplify this as much as I possibly can. So get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to deconstruct that ladder there, and I'm going to put a few tiles in there to push the water over a bit. So let's put tile in there. You've got to do it one at a time, otherwise the water will go up on the top, and we don't want that. Okay, cool. So now, how am I going to route my power in? At the moment, the power's coming in on this circuit, but I want to use this circuit because all it's got is this pump on it at the moment, which is 240 watts. So let's run the power up there, which is a much better idea, I think. So that's going to go straight into there, and then it can go into there. Okay, so that's going to be running that pump. But I want to be able to turn this off. So I think I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to put in a switch, which I'm going to have in here because I'm hardly ever going to use this. What do I want? I want power. I want a switch. Switch. I'll put there so it's kind of sort of out of the way. And then just run the wire through the switch into there. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Now, this pump and these can be on the same circuit. That's fine. So that's going to go into there. That's going to go into there. I can rip out all this extraneous wiring. Yep, yep, yep. Alright, cool. And then I want a separate one to be able to turn these on and off if I want to. So let's put a wire going into those two. So now I can turn those two on and off. I can turn these pumps on and off whenever I want with that switch. So that's nice. All right, cool. I think we're good to go. Okay, so having done all that, having prepared a really nice chlorine room that won't have any carbon dioxide or any nasty stuff in it. Let's have a look. Make sure this works. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. So yeah, it's just pulling out chlorine. There's no carbon dioxide in there. So I could just turn this off. All right. Switch and turn that off. Don't need to run that. Cha-ching. Alrighty. So now we get to the actual germ killer. You are going to be, I think, kind of amazed how staggeringly simple this is. This is going to consist of one reservoir, 3 cutoff valves, and 3 timers, and that's it. It's that freaking simple. It's seriously, like when I came up with this, I was like, surely it's not that simple. It bloomin' is. It really is. You're gonna love it. Right. So what do I want? I want. I always forget that liquid reservoir is in storage in the base. So we're going to put in a liquid reservoir. That's going to go in there, right? And we are going to have polluted water is in this reservoir. The polluted water goes through the 2 sieves and then is going to come into the reservoir. Okay, right, fine. But it needs to go through a cutoff valve. So let's take that off and let's put our cutoff valves in. So what do I want? I want plumbing. I want a liquid shutoff. Now this one I want like that. Right, and then I want a second one which is gonna be that way round, I think. Yes, that way round, like that. And then I want a third one, which is going to be for letting the water out, and that's going to be there, right? And so that's it. 3 cutoff valves. All we've got to do is plumb those together. Let's try that again. Thank you. Press the wrong key. So this is going to go into this shutoff valve, and then comes out there and goes into the reservoir. Okay. Well, what's gonna go into this one? Haha. This is the solution to the germy water sitting in the pipe between the reservoir and whatever way it's getting out. You've got to have at least one section of pipe, and the germy water sits in there, and you can't clean it because the chlorine will not kill germs that are in a pipe. So this is going to be the solution to that, and the solution is I'm going to take a clean water source, and that is going to go into there. Okay. Now, the nice thing about this design is that you can, it's extensible. So if this isn't processing enough water, and this processes quite a lot, certainly more than I need, but if you need more, then I can literally just duplicate this again and again and again and again as many times as you want. And it'll only use 3 timers. So you need a pump, you need 2 water purifiers, 2 water sieves, the reservoir and the 3 cutoffs, and that's it. The 3 timers you don't even have to duplicate. And the other nice thing about this is no plastic required. No plastic at all. Oh no. So, oh yeah, I should finish off that bit of plumbing, shouldn't I? Yeah. So, when the stuff comes out of the reservoir, it's going to go into this liquid shutoff, and then from there, it just needs to go to your normal water reservoir. All right, cool, done. Let them build that. We are going to put in now the, where are they? We want the switches, the automation switches. And it's going to be 3 clock sensors. So simple. And they're going to be there, there, and there. And then we need a little bit of wire, a little bit of automation wire. So let's see, what is this going to cost in terms of refined materials? Oops. Clock sensors are 25 each, so that's 75. And then automation wire is 5 each, so 75. This one, so that one controls that one. This one is going to control this one. You know, I kind of wish that I'd connected these the other way around. You know what? I'm going to connect them a different way, just to make it easier to understand what's going on. So, if I turn this one around, yeah, I'm going to do it a slightly different way. Let's cancel that pipe. Let's rip that one out. And what else do I want to do? Good question. Plumbing. Let's let them rip that out. I want to turn that around. So I want the polluted water coming in this way. So I want to rip that one out. So get rid of that for me. Yeah, so I'm going to want the clean water going into here. And then, so the clean water is going to go in there and in there. And then the polluted water, where's my valves? Oh, there you go. There's the clean water. And then I want this one, now let's see. This one I want flipped around that way. Yes, that's more elegant. So that's going to go into there. And then it comes out and goes into the reservoir. And then I can get rid of that. There we go, that's it. That's much nicer. Let's prioritise getting those bits built. That should be switched to 9. Alrighty. And I don't need that anymore, do I? No, I deconstruct that. Sweet. I want to get this cleaned up. I'm gonna get some more storage going. They've emptied some of these and some of these, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the settings from that so that these aren't sweep only, so that they can refill these and refill those as well. And then this top row is all full, so I'm going to take the settings from there and make those all sweep only. Alright, cool. Alright, this is all done, I think, apart from putting in the automation wires. So that one, this top one, is going to run the clean water intake. Then this one is going to run the polluted water intake. And then this one is the purge. This is letting the water out, which will hopefully be clean, germ-free. And not hopefully, it's definitely going to be clean, germ-free. Seriously, this is just so freaking sweet the way it works. Alrighty. That pump is definitely switched off. Yes, it is. Good. Don't want any accidents. Okay, so the clock sensors. How is this working? Well, this is a 4-stage process, but it runs 24 hours a day, doesn't require any manual intervention. It's sweet, trust me. Now, if you haven't used one of these clock sensors, the first time you try and use them, you'll be confused to hell, because the clocks run backwards. They run, and why they've done this, I don't know, and I think it's crazy, but they run anti-clockwise. I mean, that's not clockwise, right? It should go this way, but it doesn't. It goes this way. Don't worry about that. I'll tell you what the settings are and just copy the settings that I give you. So, this clean water, the whole point of this is to prime the system. So the first thing that's going to happen, at time 0, right, activation time, work on this as being from time 1 to time 100, okay? There are 600 seconds in a day. If you divide that by 100, you get 6 seconds. So each 1% is 6 seconds. So for 6 seconds, so up till 1%, I could do like 0.5%, but I'm going to do 1% because like what the hell. So for the first 1% of the day of the cycle, we are going to fill this with clean water. Why are we doing that? Well, the whole point is to solve this nasty pipe problem. We are going to fill that with clean water before we start. Ha ha ha! So you'll never get germy water in there. And therefore, it just solves the problem. Boom, done. So we prime the system with 6 seconds. That's going to be 10 kilograms of clean water we're going to put into there. Then now this is running, this priming is running from time 0 to time 1, right? So I'm going to say from time 3, I mean I could run it from time 2, that's running from 0 to 1. Then we're not doing anything from 1 to 2. So now I'm going to run it from 2. From 2 to, I'm going to say like 27. So I'm going to run for 25% of the day. I'm going to be pumping polluted, germy water. Well, it's actually cleaned because we take the polluted water, we clean it here, but it's still got the germs in. We're going to be pumping the germy water in for 25% of the day. Okay, fine. And then it's going to sit in here for half the day, getting the germs killed. And then our fourth part of this four-stage process is, let's see, I want this to run, if I'm pumping water in for 27%, plus the 1% of clean water, I need to pump it out for at least 28% of the time. So I'm going to set this to 30 to be safe, right? So when do I want that to start? Well, if I want this to end at 99, right? So you just add these two numbers together. So in that case, it's going to be 69. Snigger. So 69 plus 30 is 99. So it's going to end at 99. Starts at 69, ends at 99. And that is it. That's it. All I have to do now is power this up. So what do we need power-wise? Is this going to like use loads of power and stuff? No. It uses less power than the old one, because the old one was using a filter, which is like 120 watts. All this uses is these 3 shut-off valves, which are 10 watts each, which is like nothing. So we can just plug that into there, and let's plug that into there, and into there. All right, cool. Go. Build that, boys and girls. Boom, 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 boom. Good job. Let's make it an even higher priority. Get it done. Chip, 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 chip. And there it was, all done. Now, that's it. It's ready to rock and roll. The thing is, you want to make sure that you get it in the right part of the cycle. Right? So you don't want to start this in the middle of the polluted water input cycle. So the 4 stages of the cycle are prime it, fill it, clean it, and then empty it. So prime, fill, clean, which doesn't have a timer, and empty. Right, we are currently in the fill cycle. You can see because these lights are on. Okay, so we need to wait until after that cycle. So we'll let that run down. And once that's done, we're going to be able to turn this on. Now let's have a look in here. We've got none in there at the moment. I am kind of tempted to just let this run through a dummy cycle and make sure that it actually primes properly. But I'm fairly confident. Yeah, I'm fairly confident. So let's see. Okay, we're now in the clean cycle. So at this point, we can turn on the pumps and the purifiers, the water sieves. Okay, so we are now pumping. Oh yeah. So this is going to pump water into here. I need to hook this up, don't I? That's a good point. So plumbing and liquid pipe, hook that up to there. Let's get that done as a priority. Boom, go. Okay, these are running. I'll set these to priority 6 to make sure that they get sand promptly. Okay, so let's have a look. Have we got anything in there? No. Good. So that's the first thing that's worked. Okay, so everything is ready now for the priming cycle, or for the priming stage. Let's see, where are we in the time? Okay, so we've got to wait for this to get round here And then we'll see, does this prime? Okay, so this is it. We're coming to the end of the emptying stage. So, is this going to prime? This is going to be the question. So let's see. Let's see. When we get to this green bit, clean water should flow into the reservoir. And there we go. Now, it only lasts for 6 seconds. Right. Now, before we do anything else, let's have a look at this. So, this pipe here, oh look, we've got 10 kilograms of water in there. And instead of it being germy water, it's clean water. So now, all the germy water is going to be in the reservoir. And here it comes. Right, now, this has been sitting here for a while. So this has got a lot of germs in it. Look, it's 1.4 million germs, right, per tile. Okay, so that's very, very germy water. So if this will clean this safely, then we can be guaranteed that it's going to be like safe for the future. So here we go. We are currently on the fill stage. So this is pumping stuff in. Pump, 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 pump. It gets cleaned, but it's still full of germs. And that's filling up the reservoir. Look at the germs. Loads and loads of germs. But the germs are getting killed almost as fast as they go in. We're keeping it down to about 400,000 germs-ish. And we are loading this up. We're going to load this up with about, I don't know, 1,200 kilograms of water, which is about 1.3 tiles worth of water, which is a fair amount. Here we go. Let's see. In fact, I think more than that. Maybe 1.5, yeah. So over 1.5 tiles of water we're processing per day. And we get to the end. So there you go, 1.68. So deduct the 60 kilograms of clean water that we put in there, although some of it's gone into this pipe. So yeah, we're doing something like 1.6 thousand kilograms. So over 1.5 tiles worth of polluted, stinking, germy water. Awesome. Okay, so it's just now a case of waiting for this to die. Now look, the germs are already, now we need to look at the timer. So we've only used like probably a third of our time. We've got like 2/3 of the time left of our cleaning time, but we're done. And it slows down as it gets towards the end. Boom. Okay, so that now we've got completely clean water in there. Let's click on the timer and see how much. So I would say we've got 50% of our time left. Now what this means is that if you wanted to push it a little bit, if you knew that your water was going to be relatively clean going in, it wasn't going to be sitting there for a long time, then you could adjust these cycles and process more water per cycle if you wanted to. What I'm going to do is make sure that my water doesn't sit here. Now this is a very, very good idea. You don't want polluted water sitting there because the germs grow and grow and grow. So what we're going to do is put tiles here to push the water over here so that we'll never have polluted water sitting here for more than like a very short period of time. Come on, somebody do this tile. Yep, and that one. Come on, one more. And that one. There we go. And that'll be it. All right. Oh, look, we are empty now. We're emptying the water. This is the empty cycle. Now that this is the proof of the pudding, have we got germs here? And the answer is, oh, no, here. And the answer is no. 0 germs. 0 germs. Just prove it to you. Look. 0 germs. No germs at all in this liquid whatsoever. Awesome sauce. So, let's see. Yeah, we're running through the emptying cycle. So we empty the reservoir. Now we had a full fill cycle. i.e. it was pumping liquid and cleaning it for the full cycle. So have we emptied it all? Yes, we have, in plenty of time. Right, prime it. 6 seconds of priming. Then we pump in the next lot of germy water. Here come the germs. We are pumping away all of this lovely polluted water. I wonder if we'll get rid of... I don't think we'll quite get rid of all. I don't know. I didn't see how much we started with. We're going to be close to getting rid of it all. This is so awesome. It's so damn easy. And it's kind of foolproof. And it's so simple. I mean, come on. I don't know about you. Like, I don't know whether you're impressed with this. I am so freaking impressed with this. Like, how the hell did I come up with this? I'm a freaking idiot. Okay, look, we've pumped all the water. There is not a spot of water. This thing will pick up everything in those 3 tiles there. So we won't have any water sitting. And let's see. Yep, we've finished the fill cycle. Any water that comes in will go into to fill up these pipes. So it'll be ready for when we get to the next fill cycle. So we're just in the cleaning cycle now. Let's see, how are we doing? Oh my god, we've almost cleaned it all. And I haven't even got any carbon dioxide. I didn't end up with any carbon dioxide. I thought with the dupes, spending a bit of time in here building it, that we might get a bit of carbon dioxide in here, but no, not a single drop of carbon dioxide in here. So that was good. Alrighty, how are we doing? This is clean. Another 1,680 kilograms of pure, clean water. By the way, I've moved my polluted ice storage to over here. Because I'm going to have this pump running all the time. The last thing I want is for this to melt and have sub-zero water in here, because it'll break these sieves. And once this is running, I never want this to stop running. I just want it to sit there and run forever. No maintenance, no problems, no issues, just run. Oh, and we've done the cleaning, and we're now emptying the system. I mean, so damn simple. Prime, fill, clean, empty. Prime, fill, clean, empty. Boom, daily. 1.5 tiles of water cleaned per day, which is like way more than I generate. Like way more than I generate. But if I suddenly started producing lots of germy polluted water, and I can't imagine why I would, because really it's only your toilets and sinks that are producing the germy water. I mean, like regular polluted water doesn't have any germs in, so unless you do something to make it germy. But let's say you did end up with a lot of germy polluted water and you needed to process more than 1.5 tiles worth per day, then all you got to do is just duplicate this, minus the clock sensors, because you can use the same clock sensors for the next bit. Just duplicate that. And if that's not enough, so 2 of these, that's 3 tiles worth of water a day. All right, you need more? Do another one. 4.5 tiles worth of water per day. It's so freaking simple. And even the layout allows you to duplicate it, because this clean water pipe, just extend this clean water pipe through the middle. So you've got your fill pipes coming in from the top, your output coming out from the bottom, and your clean water supply running through the middle. You don't even have to use any bridges. It's so freaking elegant as a solution. I love it. I'm very, very impressed with myself. not difficult to be impressed with myself. But I hope you like this as well. And there you go. We've got another 400 kilograms of water sitting there. So I guess on a daily basis, we can clean like 4 times as much dirty water as I'm producing, which works for me. So there you go. Like, I really don't know. I'll show you each of the overlays. So you got the polluted water coming in from the top. It gets cleaned, but it's still got the germs. That gets fed into this shut off, which then gets fed into the reservoir. And then you've got the clean water to prime the system coming in through the middle. And then the output goes out the bottom. the 3 clock sensors. Let me show you the power. So you want these on a separate circuit that you can turn off, and then these can just run all the time. There's no reason why you wouldn't want to run these all the time. And then what else? I mean, that's it, isn't it? That really is. Well, I suppose the automation as well. So the priming, the filling, and then the emptying, and it's already done, already finished. And have we got any germs? Have we got any germs? No, not a single germ. Not a single germ. And that is just going to run smoothly from now on. No plastic use. So damn simple. So damn simple. You can do that very early game. Alright guys, we're going to leave it there for this episode. Come on, leave me a comment. If you like the video, put a like on this one. I think it's worth it, personally. If you don't like it, put a dislike on it. If you've got a better way, if you've got a simpler way of doing it than this, I would love to hear about it. So, yeah, leave me a comment. And I will catch you for the next one. Peace out.